Hi guys, for today's teardown or teardown attempt at least, this thing. So it is a RWA-72M radiation detector from Eastern Germany. So it is the most oddly shaped radiation detector I have ever seen because it is a stick of 50 centimeters long. So what do we have as controls or interface, user interface? We have guides here for sliding it into some charging socket, it seems, charging station. We have a push button. We have some kind of LED in here, red LED light, it seems. Serial number here for you. I zoom in a little bit. This is some kind of quality stamp from Eastern Germany. So here we have what must be the readout. So there is this thing probably rotating inside. Or it is a setting you can adjust. I am not sure in fact. You have Schwannungs factor. I believe it is the degree of protection you have when you are in a car, in a light tank or EV tank. And here you have probably the level of protection you have with in these configurations, or which is tolerable here for food, for medicines, for everything you carry with you in fact, and for vehicles and ammunition. And this I do not know, it is a rocket on the launch pad and little tanks. So this is an aluminum plate which is glued and epoxied in here with black epoxy, it seems. We have carrying straps, hooks here. And on this side we have what must be the battery compartment. If I can open it. Yes, it is very hard because there is a big seal, rubber seal, very large screw thread, and a battery contact, spring-loaded battery contact with a plus sign. On the other side it will be difficult to show you, but there is just a spring at the bottom with a screw at the end. So maybe it is where I will start the teardown attempt. It is by removing the screw in the middle of this spring here. Yes, it is not too hard. Maybe it will allow to undo a part here, not sure. So this is coming off. And I have 3 more screws. So you cannot see because it is in here, but trust me, there is a metal piece with 3 screws that I will try to undo. They are not easy to get. Okay, let me figure it out. Okay, so we have 3 screws down in here. In fact, I'm not sure if you will be able to see them. No, it is totally not convenient, but one of them is turning loose and the other 2 other ones have a stripped head. So it is, maybe here you can see them, but the focus will not, we are lucky. So in the middle you have a hole where the screw for the contact spring was, and one of the screws will turn loose and the 2 others are completely stuck. So for now it is a fail. So I'm not sure if I will drill them or not, but I did notice something. This part rotates and will allow you to change the dial here. So these items you can still find them quite easily on German eBay. at very random price. It is from I would say from 1 to 1,000 euros, something like this, very random price. So the power drill did not help at all. So I guess I will try by the other hand first. Here. Excuse me. Okay, so this screw at least is coming off. I have a feeling I will have a O-ring in here, which will be quite annoying. So here is the socket for the charging station. So you slide it in something and it will connect here to charge, or maybe to connect to other system also. Of course it is a military green paint. And it is maybe 2 kilos, 2 or 3 kilos of weight. But I am missing the battery at least, so. And here there is a little, like a set screw or something, not sure. Yes, there is a little hole behind here, so maybe it is for the putting air in this, in order to, maybe it is normally under vacuum or something like this, and you can remove it and let air go in for opening. So exactly as expected, it does not want to come. So I will try a little bit of help from my Swiss knife, trying not to do too many damage. There is nothing keeping it in place except for a stupid O-ring. So let's try the other side here. Maybe we will be more lucky here. Really, I do not remember if I was already able to look inside this thing, in fact, because it is quite a pain to take apart. So this side is exactly the same. Same problem. And maybe also I am stuck by the part of this level. Okay, so I was not far from cancelling this whole video project when I did pull a last time on the thing, and yes, it did come. And I was also able to, with a little more of a screwdriver prying action, pull this part. So what do we have in here? We have electronics, of course. So you can see there is these things here are wafer switches. First, they are activated here at the back, at the end, and in fact the dial assembly remains in this part, and at the bottom there is an indent or index that will align with the shaft for the wafer switches. So this is a whole piece, so yes, it was completely pointless to try to undo these screws back in here. So, what do we have apart from this? We have a lot of silicone sealant or covering or whatever you want to call it. We have wafer switch here, we have a little round PCB with parts dipped in silicone, with this little plastic piece around to help keeping the silicone in shape when you put it, probably. 2 wafer switches. This section is completely hermetic with silicone. We have a sandwich of 2 circuit boards, it seems. So some kind of a cork wood assembly. Capacitor here made by Koweg. So it is a East German device. So East German pieces. You can see brown PCBs. No conformal coating. Colorful wires. So here we have what may be a power supply section with probably a transformer, round transformer in ferrite. Here some more pieces. There is a little bit of a kind of a bulb here. Ah yes, in fact it might be a backlight bulb for this piece here, because it does line up. We have the 2 pieces here holding everything together. On the other side, more of the same stuff. PCB covered with a white paint, silicone sealant or something like this. Same here with one, probably a big capacitor in here, and we have in here we must have a radiation sensor, which seems to be in this box. So we will see if we are able to access it or not. So first I will undo the 2 screws here. So already we have a good view of the inside, but in here in the middle probably we have the, not much, we must have wires coming through, and the body of this connector, and also the push button on the probably LED here. So I do not see any speaker or anything like this so far. So not sure how you should have your alert. So maybe you plug it into something bigger which has a speaker, or it is just a visual alert. Not sure at all. So in here, it is really not convenient, by the way. Here is what we have. We have, yes, just the connector body with shielding, as you can see. In here with capacitor pass-through. This must be the LED indicator, which is here, and the little push button. This here, and no much. So this is a die-cast aluminium piece, it seems, with inserts for the screws, the steel inserts for the screws. And this is all. You can see how it looks on this end here. Little index for locating precisely this piece. You can see this here. This thing is really not convenient, by the way, here. And we have the sensor assembly. So before we have a look at the sensor assembly, I will try to put back in place the 2 screws here, which will probably be fun. So this one is almost lined up. Okay, this one was not too hard. And the other one, because in fact there is nothing to guide the screw in the correct way, so it is quite a pain. It could have welded a piece of tube on this piece to act as a guide for the screws, but no. I think we are good, yes. Okay, So it was easier than expected. And it is interesting to see how this thing is made, by the way. It is first time for me. So the detector, probably radiation detector assembly. I have 4 screws. So how do you know these screws seem to be Russian made? Very similar to Russian screws at least. So I am not sure how it will come out. Seems this piece here is in 2 parts. Yes, just a matter of 3 screws. So here is the first one. It is coming off already. Oh. A few more turns, always give a few more turns. Okay, so we have maybe not much to see, in fact. You can see more silicone, more insulated wires here, little PCB here. So will this pull out? Yes, but I am stuck in here. So you know what? Anyway, let's just cut the annoying wire here and we should be good to go. Yes. It should come, I guess. Yes. It is all coming off. So we have, in fact, not much to see. 2 metal tubes. This one is aluminium, completely hermetic with this cap here. Other one here, but this one is steel. So maybe we have 2 different kind of sensors, one for gamma and one for beta or alpha rays. We have a number here. If it can help, it is written RFT 70028MD. Here. The other thing has RFT 70026MD. So RFT was for radio funk tone work. It was a very famous brand of electronics in Eastern Germany. Well, something like this. Little PCB here again, completely covered with white goop. So not allowing to see much, sadly. But at least we did solve the mystery of what there is in this thing. So we have 3 contacts for each one of these tubes, so they are probably basic GGR tubes. Interesting. Very interesting. So I hope you did enjoy this teardown. I will try to put this all back together. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.